Finally, Qatar's time is almost here. With just a couple of months to go before the first ever World Cup in the Middle East kicks off, the country is certainly prepared, but are the team also ready to shine?
Hello there and welcome to Football Now from the Al Bayt Stadium, where on the 20th of November Qatar will kick off the FIFA World Cup. So what better place to begin our preview of the top seeded sides at this year's tournament. The hosts have made it to football showpiece event for the very first time, and there's plenty to be optimistic about.
I think they have a great chance to replicate the performance as how they did in the 2019 Asian Cup, and I can't imagine this team not to go beyond the round of 16 or even go till the later stages of the tournament. They have got an exciting team, young blood, all have been performing at their peak. Host nation, got to see the 12th man being played by the fans as well, so I'm sure they must be a true contender for this World Cup.
Qatar's group consists of 3 nations from 3 different continents in the form of Ecuador, Senegal and the Netherlands. The Maroons take on Senegal at the Al Tumama Stadium and will face the Dutch back at the Al Bayt.
Now the Qatari team go into the tournament in confident mood, having won the Asian Cup back in 2019 and an encouraging performance in last year's Arab Cup, meaning they won't be taken lightly by their Group A opponents. So which players are likely to make a big impression for the hosts?
So Qatar come into this World Cup as host with a very settled lineup under coach Felix Sanchez, always 3-5-2 or a variation very close to that. You can take a look through the team, you've got Said Al-Shib in goal, an experienced player, and in defence I would always pick up Sam Al-Rawahi, who is a ball-playing centre-back with a rocket of a shot, as we saw when Qatar won the 2019 Asian Cup. Moving on into midfield, Hassan Al-Haydos has got more than 150 caps for his nation, a legend of the game in Qatar. The wing-backs have real quality with Pedro Miguel, and one of 2 AFC Player of the Years in the team, and Abdul Karim Hassam at left wing-back. But the real exciting part of the Qatar team is up front, where we have Almoez Ali, who is the 2019 Asian Cup record top scorer with 9 goals. And then remember the name, Akram Afif, former Sporting Gijón and Villarreal player, an absolute magician up front, quite an enigmatic talent. He will be the one they will really look to against Ecuador, Senegal and Netherlands to have that extra bit of quality that they'll need to stand any hope of progressing in the tournament.
Of course, the national team have the advantage of knowing the area well and have picked the Al Azizia boutique as their hotel for the tournament. They'll train at the nearby Aspire zone.
The Qatar national team are preparing for this tournament in a radical way. Their players are currently in long-term training camps as they look to make a big impression ahead of their host tournament. South Korea did something similar back in 2002 and it worked out pretty well for them because they reached the semi-finals. So could this unique approach work once again this time around?
That just goes to show their commitment towards this World Cup. I think no team should take them lightly. They're putting in all their effort, they're putting in all their blood, sweat, they're bringing in all the respect from the players, and I'm sure they're going to replicate the same, as you said, the Korea performance in 2002, and hopefully better than that as well. Go to the next stage, that is the final, and hopefully win that as well.
So then, what about the man entrusted with leading Qatar to their first ever World Cup finals? Well, Felix Sanchez was born in Barcelona, he even took his first steps as a coach for the Catalans. But having moved here to Qatar back in 2006, it's fair to say he knows a lot about his adopted homeland. So just what has he brought to this groundbreaking Qatar team?
المدرب جيد لأن حقق بطولة كاس آسيا للشباب مع مجموعة من الشباب ومعظمهم نفس اللعيبة. ثم اتجه للفريق الأول وحقق نتيجة جيدة، يعني بطولتين، بطولة شباب لكأس آسيا وبطولة الفريق الأول لكأس آسيا. نتائج جيدة، وبعدين نتائج جيدة في البطولات اللي شارك فيها في كوبا أمريكا في تصفيات أوروبية، كان نتائج جيدة يعني. الاستقرار جيد يعني، وإن شاء الله نتمنى له التوفيق في هذه البطولة.
In terms of their fixtures, it's Ecuador who have the unenviable task of trying to spoil the World Cup party on November the 20th when they help open the tournament at the Al Bayt Stadium with kick-off scheduled for 7 p.m. local time. 5 days later, the Maroons will face Sadio Mane and Edouard Mendy amongst others when they play Senegal at the venue that hosted the 2021 Amir Cup final, the Al Tumama Stadium. And their final group game sees the hosts travel back to the city of Al Khor to face Holland at the Al Bayt for a 6 p.m. kick-off against Louis van Gaal's side on November the 29th.
Well, I think Qatar is going to put up a really good fight because they've been preparing for this, you know. as the host country, the vibe is just in them, and they really want to show that this, since this is a historic and amazing tournament in the Gulf region, I think they've been preparing so much.
They are the reigning Asian champions, don't forget that. So they come with a lot of potential.
Well, I cannot say the chances, but this is football. Nothing is impossible, and we will support them at any circumstances. Let's hope for round of 16.
In my view of that, Qatar will be on the quarterfinal because the ground support and the home ground belongs to their home ground.
I would put them right up to the quarterfinals, if not more.
And maybe come up in the quarterfinal. I think they'll make it up to the quarterfinals.
Qatar will definitely reach to quarterfinals or semi-finals. I'm 100% sure.
Yalla Qatar, you can do it.
Well, that brings us to the end of this week's show from the Al Bayt Stadium. Do let us know your thoughts at home using the hashtag #FootballNowQatar. There'll be plenty more World Cup previews coming your way over the next few months. We'll see you next time for more Football Now.